Governor Kuroda come out and basically say that they're open for some more monetary easing, especially if they can get that currency to the upside. With that being said, let's jump in and take a look real quick at some of the major markets in Europe. We're going to start with Germany. And if you take a look right now, Germany is basically trading flat. As a matter of fact, if you take a look at EWG, trading down 9 cents right now, this ETF that tracks German stocks. Specifically, we're looking at the top 5 stocks that are represented in this ETF. That's about 25% of the ETF. You're seeing names like Bayer down $1.75. Allianz is basically trading flat. Daimler up 7 cents. You're seeing SAP trading up 73 cents. And you're seeing the ADR, which is the American Depository Receipt. They basically take shares, deposit it into an account, and then those shares are traded here during market hours here in the United States in that ADR, trading up 36 cents. You see also Siemens trading basically flat at this juncture. So right now you see Germany basically flat to slightly down. A little bit of apprehension there in Germany, especially since the Germans have basically backed off and said they will no longer send monetary stimulus to Greece as far as the bailout's concerned, unless the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, participates as well. That's put maybe a little bit more volatility in some of the other countries like Italy and Spain, who are looking to, especially Italy, looking to basically get their recapitalization of their banks going. Taking a look at the FTSE, and we're going to quickly jump over to England. Basically trading right now about flat to up about 1/10%. If you scroll here, you'll see that EWU is the ETF. Again, trading slightly now to the downside. This English ETF, which holds names like British American Tobacco. It also has GlaxoSmithKline, HSBC, which was down significantly yesterday based on poor earnings, and they missed their profits are down by 62% this earnings cycle. You can see it's down 60 cents. The ADR that's trading here is down 60 cents today. You're seeing right now that the actual stock that's traded on the FTSE is actually up 18 cents at this point in time. Now, taking a look at the French CAC, real quick, we want to see how the consumer names and financials. Right now, taking a look at the CAC, basically the CAC is trading a flat to down about 0.2%. You're seeing that the actual ETF that tracks France, EWQ, is trading down 22 cents. You're seeing financial names like BNP Paribas basically trading down a little bit. You're also seeing consumer names like L'Oreal trading mixed as well to the downside. You're seeing Louis Vuitton trading up 262. Sanofi, biotech, you're seeing it trading mixed basically, and you're seeing total SA down about $1.08 right now, again to the downside. So there's some mixed action in France as well as in the European Union. Now, to take a closer look at this technically, you can see right now EWG trading right now, it's right above, it's getting above that resistance level right here, which we've seen has been in place for basically the last 2 weeks. We want to see it get above that 2770 mark, 2768 specifically. But one clear sign that the bulls are still in control is the fact that it is now holding above its 20-day moving average, and it's well above its 50-day moving average. That's telling you that the bulls are currently in control. We see any more uncertainty that comes up in Germany, you'll see that represented, especially if we start to see price action challenge that level. Taking a look quickly at England and EWU, again, you're seeing that clearly the momentum is to the upside. As a matter of fact, you're starting to see some headlines that might put this into question. Over here on the right-hand side, you're seeing headlines that you're seeing that the industrial production fell in the Eurozone. You're also seeing that producer prices are actually, and consumer prices are actually falling in the Eurozone, even though we've seen some red hot purchasing manager reports. The price inflation that we're expecting on the forefront hasn't really been panning out at this juncture, so maybe the markets could be cooling off, and we're seeing that especially in London. You're seeing some resistance here in EW at 32, but again, the level you want to watch is 31.72. That's the 20-day moving average. And then finally, taking a look at EWQ, that's looking at France. Clearly, you see that France is under pressure. It's broken its 20-day, it broke its 50-day. One of the biggest catalysts on this one, the presidential election that's now in process over in France. Marine Le Pen, who is basically an outsider who, when this initially started, this election process started, she was a long shot. She is now becoming a populist, and she is really gaining some steam. That has put French stocks on notice. As a matter of fact, this headline from MarketWatch giving an indication that there might be some profit trimming. Well, we saw that when the market hit, challenged its highs, came down, and basically has pulled off over the last 3 sessions, and we see that there continues to be some pressure to the downside. Next level of support for EWQ is going to be at that $24 level. That's long-term support. So right now we have resistance on the 20 and 50 day. So we're going to watch that very closely. All right, folks, that is it right now for the on the open for Europe. Join me at 9:30 Eastern time, where I'll go over all the opening action and what's hot here in the U.S. market opens here at MarketStream.live. See you then.